Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here. It turns out that the rumors are most likely true. I think I made a video about a week ago, at least it feels like it was around a week ago, talking about the potential addition of Zeus skins to Counter-Strike 2, CSGO 2, whatever we're calling it. And yeah, there were some rumors and some people talking about, oh, they're adding this to the files, or there's this, potential thing that shows us that Zeus skins might be coming, or Zeus skins are coming, or whatever. But now we do have some more information, as this Reddit post here tells us about. This is from CSGO Market Forum, but it's all over Twitter. It's all over everywhere. The latest update basically confirms that the Zeus is getting skins. So we can take a look at this update, of course, and then talk about what this means, my thoughts and opinions on it. Is it good for the game? Is it good for investing? All that kind of stuff. And I definitely want to hear your guys' opinions as well, because I know that this is going to be something that gets discussed a lot. So these are the release notes for 6/15/23. They just came out a couple hours ago, the day that I'm recording this video at least. I probably won't upload this for a couple days because I have some other uploads lined up and stuff. But they fixed auto rebuy not working if you survive through the deathmatch warm-up. Weird. Pressing the jump key to respawn in deathmatch no longer results in an actual jump. The buy menu now closes on right mouse button down instead of up. Refunds are now correctly accounted for when tracking total money spent by the user. Fixed bad kerning in accolade description. I don't know what that means. Fix a freeze, hang, and hammer. The CS2 Workshop Tools Convar helper page now has better descriptions. I don't even know what the heck a lot of this stuff means. Fixed aspect ratio for Workshop submission screenshot. Various improvements to the look of the M249, MP5SD, Deagle, Dual Elites, and Taser. And finally, here, this is what we're here for at the bottom. Finally, here at the bottom, the fact that they added the Zeus X27 to Workshop submission weapon list. That is a big thing. My cat knocked over some stuff and clicked on some buttons. That's why that popped up. But obviously there at the bottom, they added the Zeus X27 to Workshop submission weapon list. This is what is keying us in on the fact that the Zeus is most likely getting skins. They're being added to the weapon submission the Workshop submission weapon list for, like making skins and things like that. So obviously if they're going to start accepting submissions, we can most likely expect that they're going to be adding some of those to the game. Now, exactly when, I don't know. And how are these things actually going to be implemented? What is it going to look like? These are so many of the questions that people are wondering right now. Obviously, Zeus skins are a big meme. Some people are very excited about this. Some people think it's a funny meme, and they're just like, oh, yeah, it's a funny meme. Some people are like, hey, this is going to be stupid. Some people don't really care, and I do think there's going to be kind of everything in between as well. But, yeah, how are they going to be implemented? Is this going to be, part of the next operation? Is this just going to be a new case that gets added? Is this going to be some kind of package that get added to the in-game store? How are you going to be able to buy these things? How rare are they going to be? How good are they going to be? Obviously, one of the last kind of big significant changes, or even meme changes like this that got added, were the glove skins. And glove skins have obviously been a smash hit. Now, they weren't initially a smash hit, but they did have a lot of different things going for them. One, obviously, gloves are on the screen like all the time. Your guys' hands are out there. You can always see his gloves, and they get a lot of screen time. Everyone has them. Everyone needs a pair of gloves, whether you have default gloves or have purchased gloves or whatever. They also added the gold rarity to them, obviously, since they're not like a gun or anything. They got the gold rarity just like knives, and that definitely helped add to the thing, and they look good. Over time, people have kind of realized that, hey, cool gloves can actually look really good. They can add to different loadouts and things like that. Now, all of those things, I don't think the Zeus really has any of that going for it. I think the Zeus is going to have some of the same issues as gloves, that people are going to see it as kind of memey, kind of a joke right away at first, but also the Zeus doesn't have a ton of screen time, nowhere near as much screen time as gloves, obviously, when gloves are always on the screen. But when's the last time you even bought a Zeus in a match? Like, when's the last time you seriously bought a Zeus in a match? I mean, probably you've never bought one seriously, strategically. Sometimes you buy them in like the last round if you're fully bought out with your full team and everything, and you have $200 left. And then sometimes you buy them when you're trolling, when the game's so over, when the game's so won, you're trying to get a last kill. When you're pretty much just trying to be an idiot or trying to be stupid. So in some ways, it could be maybe even bad for the game that people are going to be buying Zeus skins, and now all of a sudden people are going to be running around with Zeuses more often. I do really think this is going to lead, obviously, to more trolling, more people being dumb, more people, just wanting to show off their Zeus skins and stuff. Like, man, once this drops, it's probably going to be a little bit of a nightmare, especially in like lower elos and matchmaking and stuff like that. I'm not really looking forward to it. People are going to be wasting more money on Zeuses, missing out on kills, going for Zeus kills and all this stuff. It's just going to be so different. I know some people, like in this Reddit thread and everything, people are like, I wonder what they'll do with it. I don't think the Zeus is nearly common enough to warrant it being the next type of rare special item. Neither do I. At this moment, it's really only used as a troll meme weapon, so unless they give it a major buff, what is the point of this? And I do kind of agree with that. Obviously there could be some kind of buff that maybe the Zeus is actually going to be useful in the next game. Maybe the Zeus is actually going to have some, bigger purpose or whatever. But other than that, I don't really know if I love this for a lot of reasons. My cat is just all up in this for some reason. But we also have the fact that how good is this going to be of an investment? Obviously, I think there are some good things that could potentially make this a good investment in the long term that there probably isn't going to be a lot of demand. People probably aren't going to be super excited about this right away. People are probably going to see it as a meme and kind of blow it over at the beginning like they did with glove skins, and that could be good because obviously you have supply and demand. And if there's not a lot of demand at the beginning, that's not necessarily great, but lower demand at the beginning, it could potentially lead to lower supply. And, later on down the road, this could end up being, an underinvested or underrated item or something like that, especially right now at a time during the game where a lot of things are like overinvested in and stuff like that. But overall, it's hard to really compare Zeus skins to anything else. Like I said, it's not like gloves. It's not like knives. It's not even like most weapons. Really, my closest comparison is like comparing it to other unused items that we see in the game. Things like, pistols that are really, really bad, or even regular guns that are really bad. And yeah, some of those things can have some more expensive skins, but for the most part, the skins are mostly worthless, mostly useless. Now, maybe this is going to be included in like a trade-up contract of some kind, or like in a case or operation thing like that, where then maybe it could have some value just from that. But I don't really think there's going to be that high demand. I don't think people are going to love these. I think overall this is kind of a dumb idea. Like, obviously new content is great, and I like new things being added to the game. And I'd love to be proven wrong about this. I'd love to have something added to the game where people get really, really excited about it, some kind of great new content or whatever. But for the most part, I think it's going to be pretty memey, pretty trolly, pretty dumb. Like I said, if there are some cool ones, if it's awesome, great, whatever. But like, even if there are cool ones, I'm never going to get to use them that often. I'm not going to get to see them very often. Even if I do get to see them or experience them or whatever, I'm probably not going to be very happy about it, because that means my team is running around with Zeuses. So I don't know. For me, this update does seem just a little bit more annoying than it's worth. I don't think it's great from the in-game side. I don't think it's going to be great from the investing side. I don't really see many positives about this. It will be interesting to see, like I said, how it drops, exactly how they're going to implement it, maybe if there's going to be any changes to Zeus or anything like that. But this will maybe get some people excited, some people memeing, but overall I feel like this is just going to be a major flop. But I really hope Valve has some kind of bigger idea here, or that there's more to it than we know just yet. But it will be cool to see some of the submissions. It'll be interesting to see which skins actually get added to the Zeus and stuff like that. But at this point, there's many other things with with CS2 right around the corner and all the different changes and possibilities and everything come with the game. There's a lot more things I'm excited about right now than the Zeus, but hey, the rumors were true. It does seem like we're going to be getting Zeus skins sooner rather than later. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.